Jacinta
Don't be shy.
Jackson. I'm the director of e-commerce at Whaletail Sales.
What's Whaletail?
Whaletail Sales is an aviation art and salvage company. We tear down commercial aircrafts and we upcycle/recycle retired aircraft parts.
How cool.
Yeah.
So neat.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Ashley Plum. I'm the executive director at Check for a Lump. We're a local breast cancer nonprofit servicing the whole entire state, and we do the full continuum of breast cancer from prevention, diagnostic testing, wigs, and support all the way through.
All right, so I wore my pink today, but you really take the cake. Hold on. Let me get a tight shot of her hair. Do you see the pink in there? You're going all out, Ash.
I do.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is very cool. All right, so Jacinta, let's start with you one more time. I want to show some video because we've done so many stories together. But this is kind of what you do. You buy basically these giant aircraft that are kind of reaching the end of their quote-unquote life, right?
Yes.
And you kind of part them out. And we're talking, you guys take every piece of that airplane apart, right?
Yes, we take all interiors, we take flight deck pieces, and we just bring them out of retirement and bring them new life to everyday people. So we do a lot of stuff with businesses outside the aviation industry, and we sell to movie production companies, escape rooms, simulator builders. With the whole teardown, the simulator builder companies love it because we can get them the parts that they need from the aircrafts that they need them from.
We just saw video of like a little, I guess, compartment. I'm not quite sure what it was. But talk a little bit about some of the pieces that you can pull and repurpose.
So we pull just about everything. Sidewall panels, rows of seats from inside the aircraft, and overhead bins for the stowage of your suitcases for your carry-ons. And we also do panels from the flight deck and seats and compartments from the flight deck.
How cool.
itself.
Like that's a window.
That is a window.
Cool.
That is
so
I
love that.
Those are our biggest sellers. We can repaint and engrave them for something special and unique to the customer.
And you're doing something special and unique for Check for a Lump.
Absolutely, yes. So we are actually selling shirts and doing a sponsorship for Check for a Lump for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October.
Now, Jacinta, where did this idea come from? Why did you guys want to partner with Check for a Lump?
So breast cancer is very important to me and a lot of our team members. We've had a lot of people in our families get diagnosed with breast cancer. We've lost some. My grandma is an over 20-year survivor. She's had it 2 times now. And honestly, she's one of my biggest inspirations. So partnering with someone for Check for a Lump, like Check for a Lump, was very meaningful to us.
How many women and some men are diagnosed with breast cancer every year? Do we know the numbers?
I believe this year it's over 280,000 across the U.S.
Right.
that will be diagnosed, and that's men and women. Men kind of make up about 1% of that number.
And like Jacinta said, your mom's a breast cancer survivor. I unfortunately have, my aunt just passed away Easter from breast cancer.
That's right.
And so it does affect everyone.
It does.
And that's why we have to continue to fight.
Mm-hmm. It really affects everybody. I always say it's not necessarily if, it's when, and it might not be you yourself, but it could be like a family member or a friend who ends up getting diagnosed, because it's 1 in 8 women that are diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime.
1 in 8. I mean, that when you think about
There's
it.
4 of us here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. Let's talk about kind of the resources that you guys offer, because you kind of went through them a little bit, but you kind of are, for lack of a better word, a one-stop shop for someone that might be going through this.
Yeah.
Walk us through kind of what those things are.
Yeah, so one of our programs that we have is our education program, and that's kind of where we got started. We've been around for 15 years now. I came in as a wig client myself, but more on that in a second. But our education program is our magazine, and we also do Step Up to Prevention presentations. So we talk about ways to lower your risk of developing breast cancer, or really any kind of cancer or other disease. And so it's packed full of tidbits of easy things to do. And then we have our mammogram program, and that is free mammograms for anybody living in Arizona. It's a screening mammogram, and then if they need follow-up diagnostic testing, we'll cover that all the way through a diagnosis or an all clear, and then we refer them out. And then we have our wig program, which is near and dear to my heart, because as a survivor, I got a wig through our wig program. So we provide free wigs to breast cancer patients.
Wow.
And then we have our support program, which is support groups, which is we're a non-traditional support group. We like to get together and laugh and have a good time and do different activities and paint nights and yoga and trivia and, just all sorts of fun, different things for all levels.
I'm looking at the website. $100 donation will educate 25 people with cancer prevention tools. $200 donation provides a mammogram.
Yeah.
$550 provides a free new wig to a breast cancer patient in need. $25 will help you support and educate.
Yes, exactly. And every dollar helps. So like whether that's somebody who wants to sign up for like a monthly reoccurring donation, a one-time donation, any amount really goes a long way to support our programs because our programs are free for everybody. And
I really want to hit it real quick on the early detection and those mammograms because that's what I think saved my mom's life. She got the mammogram. They saw something, immediately took her in and did the whole shebang. But that early detection is so key.
It is, because the sooner you find it, the higher chances you are of surviving it. So, I believe it's like you have close to 100% survival rate if you find it in the early stages.
Wow. I went a year and a half because time and busy schedules.
Sometimes it gets away from us.
It does. And that's where you just have to remember, especially when you're talking to survivors and you're talking to people who know survivors. It's so important.
Absolutely. And just, that extra little, reminder to a friend, and making sure people are doing their monthly self-checks. Because a lot of breast cancers are found on your own, not through a mammogram.
What does it mean for you to kind of have another organization kind of reach out to you and be like, hey, let's partner up? Because the more money is obviously going to help more women.
Absolutely. Exactly. We service everybody, anybody and everybody that comes to us as long as they live in Arizona.
Sure.
But it's so amazing when we got the phone call that Whaletail wanted to partner with us.
Can we hold up the t-shirt that you're holding? These are cool. You hold it up because you got the best camera here.
Okay.
Look.
And it's just, it's really cool to partner with local businesses that want to support the breast cancer community, want to support us. The amount of it's so meaningful to have another group believe in our mission and believe in what we're doing to help our community. So it's really impactful.
We got about 30 seconds left. Jacinta, how can folks get these t-shirts?
So we have on whaletailsales.com, you can go to our breast cancer line section in our categories. Click on that and our shirts will pop right up. 100% of the proceeds for the shirts are all going to Check for a Lump, as well as the month of October. All of our sales through October, a portion of those will be going to Check for a Lump as well, and we're going to be matching it.
And they're only $25.
And they are
very
only $25.
Reasonable. Very reasonable.
If you're an aviation...
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks. Hurt in a wreck? You need a real